Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be diving into my basket of empties to talk about what we have been getting through here in the Rowberry house. Yes, my basket is yet again very full. This time, just like zings by like crazy because it has been about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks since we have emptied my basket together. So it is time. Not only has it been over the, I shouldn't even call it like usual weekly because it's been kind of more sporadic rather than weekly lately, but even though it's been more time, I also have some big bulky items in here for us to talk about as well. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's talk about what we have been getting through over the last week and a half, 2 weeks-ish. So, okay, you know what? I want to talk about, there's a couple of mixes in here. In fact, I actually like set the clamshells aside kind of near my basket just so I wouldn't forget these mixes because these mixes were really, really good. And I didn't want to get them like jumbled up here in my basket and forget to tell you how amazing these mixes were. So the first mix we're going to talk about involves one of our Easter collection bars, and it is Violet Spun Sugar. Now, I think it was actually in the last like weekly what I've been warming video. I say weekly very loosely. I think it was in the last like empties basket video that I was talking about how when warming the Violet Spun Sugar, it kind of turned a little tart or sour a little bit. Not in necessarily a bad way, just tart. I don't want to call it necessarily sour, even though tart basically means the same thing. But it's not like in a bad way. It's just a little bit more tart than I was expecting it to be when smelling it on cold. So what I wanted to do going forward with my remaining bars of this beautiful Violet Spun Sugar is mix it with either vanilla bean buttercream or sugar cookie, some kind of a bakery scent to up the sweetness and up the bakery because I love bakery scents. And this was perfect. So I actually mixed 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer with vanilla bean buttercream. Now the packaging does look a little bit different because this was from our Scentspirations collection over the holidays, but vanilla bean buttercream is still currently available. It's just that your clamshell will look more typical clamshell there. But 1 cube to 1 cube, and it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. What I will say is that the wax didn't look, I am someone who, I don't know why, but I always like pay attention to the colors of the waxes. Not that it matters because it absolutely doesn't, but this combination, because you have this like tan color wax along with this beautiful pastel purple color wax, turned it like a gray, if you care at all. But for me personally, adding the vanilla bean buttercream was definitely what this needed for me. It upped the sweetness, it upped the bakery while still allowing the Violet Spun Sugar to really shine. Just kind of tone down that tart note that I was trying to like settle a little bit. So this mix was absolutely fantastic. 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer. Absolutely perfect. Love it. And this next mix was actually thought up by my husband, Sean. And I have to say, kudos to Sean because this was an amazing mix as well. Again, 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer, pineapple mango and sun-kissed citrus. So this was a really, really great mix. And if you know my husband, you know, he is here for all things citrus. Both of these fragrances rather are a part of our like Epcot experience collection of bars. These aren't the Epcot bars, but they're in the like Epcot experience bars, if you will. So if you missed that, Sean and I actually did a first sniffs of the Epcot collection bars together. I will link that video down below. There will also be a card on the screen if you want to check it out. And he actually suggested on that video saying, I bet these would be a good mixture. And I thought, you know what? You're kind of onto something here. And he absolutely was, because this was so nice. What I love is that sun-kissed citrus for me on cold doesn't do a whole heck of a lot for me. It's more of a kind of generic citrus scent. It's nice, but it just doesn't wow me. However, when it's warming, it's fantastic. This is one that took me a few years to really warm up to. Get it? warming. Anyways, yeah, it took me a few years to warm up to Sun-Kissed Citrus, but once I warmed it, I was like, holy cow, this is amazing. And the smell is fantastic and the performance is fantastic. And I don't know why I waited so long to enjoy this, but here we are and I love it. And then we have pineapple mango. So you have the brightness of the pineapple, you have the sweetness of the mango, and it just kind of, the pineapple mango just kind of brightens Sun-Kissed Citrus in a little bit of a different way, and I love it. So 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer. I cannot take credit for this. This is all Sean, but fantastic. Absolutely awesome, awesome scent combination here. So pineapple mango and Sun-Kissed Citrus for the win here. This was a fantastic little combination there. So awesome. So I think that was it for the actual like mixing of the wax in the warmer itself. So let's talk about some other things. Mango matcha. Okay, this is a new release for the spring and summer season. I love this scent. This is so good, and I have to say, I think I may like it even I'm glad I don't have to pick one or the other, but if I had to pick mango matcha or go-go mango, I'm going for mango matcha. It's so good. It's so good, and the performance is spectacular. So love that, got through that, and I'm super happy with the performance, and I just, oh, so good. So good. Okay, I also got through a couple of well, I didn't entirely get through some. I'm working on some bricks. So I have been neglecting my bricks here for a minute. What I typically will like to do is work on my brick collection and get through or like work on at least 1 brick per week. That way when it comes brick season, typically is during the holidays. But Scentsy has thrown us a bone here this year, and we are getting spring bricks that launch on April 10th. And so, by the way, if you haven't seen my first sniffs on that, Sean also joined me for this first sniffs there, and I will link that video down below as well. The new spring and summer bricks are coming April 10th. So I was like, ooh, sis, we got to work on this collection of bricks here to make room for the new gems that are coming. So I did just that. I didn't completely finish any bricks, but I did put a good little dent on a couple here. And the first one being Skinny Dippin'. So Skinny Dippin' is one of my all-time favorite spring and summer scents. This is just so fruity and delicious, and I love it. This is just a summertime fruity scent. There's apples, there's pears. I always say that there's mango in here. There's no mango in the scent description, but I'm convinced of it. It's like a tropical fruity scent. I love it. It's fantastic. So love, love, love. So I put a good little hurtin' on this. And if you are looking at this, like, why does the packaging look different? This is a perk through Scentsy Club. So Scentsy Club, you can get bricks all year round. You don't have to wait for specific brick promotions like our springtime brick promotion that's about to launch, or our usual holiday brick promotions. You don't have to wait for those promotions. You can get these bricks through Scentsy Club in some of our best-selling fragrances. So Skinny Dippin' for the win. Always, 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 and forever. I've got another brick in there, but it's buried a little bit, so we'll get back to that. Okay, let's talk about some laundry products. And something that I am totally not seasonal with is laundry products. So cranberry and tinsel. Went through 2 of the containers of washer whiffs and 1 laundry liquid. If you use as directed, you should get through this little situation together at the same time. And I love that. So you can do like the tub, the actual like washer whiff tub. You can even do the Laundry Love bundle. Use everything as directed, and you should run out of everything at the same time. So got through cranberry and tinsel. I know it's not the holidays anymore, but there is some, like, I don't actually mind like being unseasonal with my laundry. It's totally fine. I think I got through the cucumber and cactus water from last summer's summer collection laundry stuff during the holidays. So I'm good. I'm good with my clothing fragrance. to not be seasonal. It's totally fine. So got through the laundry liquid and the washer whiffs and cranberry and tinsel. This was fine. I liked it. It wasn't crazy strong. Sean didn't care for it, so I'm okay for the fact that that was just like a limited time offer. Okay, so what else do we have here? So I also got through, and I was laughing when I was putting this in my basket here because we just did a haul together, and I picked up more of this because it's just so good. It is the Vanilla Waves body wash. And no, this is not the same body wash as what was shown in my haul. I take showers daily and sometimes twice a day, but I did not go through this much in a matter of a few days. So there's that. So Vanilla Waves, love, love, love it in the body line. It's fantastic. So I did finish up one of my body washes there. Let's talk about, oh yeah, and there should be, yep, there it is. Okay. Also got through a dish soap. I'm like cherishing my dish soap. I did stock up pretty good before since he discontinued the dish soap, but it still makes me kind of want to cry a little bit when I open up another dish soap because I'm like, when am I gonna have the next, when am I gonna have my next set of dish soap to be able to order? So I don't know, we'll have to see. But I did finish up Squeeze the Day in the dish soap. Love our dish soap, it's fantastic. One thing I will say is that I actually hate these tops. If you are new here, you will see I always take off these tops. And in case you wind up seeing some dish soap either in a limited time collection or in the clearance section or what have you, because the clearance section is being updated tomorrow on the 1st. So you may see some dish soap pop up there. I personally, like I said, I hate these tops that come with it. So I actually use these pump tops from the laundry liquid and I will use it in the dish soap. It totally fits just fine. So just bing, 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 just like that. What I will say, and then boom, you've got yourself a pump top. What I will say, if you use the pump top from the laundry liquid, you will fall a little bit short, like the little like straw situation or tube situation, if you will. It's a little bit short, so you will have like a little bit at the bottom. So what I will do, I will keep the tops that come with it, and that way when I'm all done and I take the pump top off, then I'll just like lay it on its side, and then from this point I'll use this top just to use the last of the product. But that way I don't have to mess with this for too terribly long, just a little bit to be able to use the last of the dish soap, but I don't have to mess with, because the lids are always kind of hard to open, especially when your hands are wet, and then they always get kind of grimy, so I'm not here for it. But finished up with the Squeeze the Day dish soap. What else do we have here? I also finished up with an all-purpose cleaner concentrate. I love our all-purpose cleaner. It is fantastic. So, so good. So I finished up with it in lemon verbena, which is actually no longer available, but I noticed I had, okay, here's a little thing about me. I will typically, and not on purpose, but I will have a couple of things open at the same time, like an all-purpose cleaner, because I already have an open bottle of the all-purpose cleaner. I have it in Johnny Appleseed. I've got it in a couple of different, but Johnny Appleseed I know is open right now. And I went in our mudroom, and underneath, that's where I usually will keep the all-purpose cleaners and stuff. And I opened it and I was like, I saw this like in the back, and I was like, oh, well, that's an older bottle, because now the bottles are like designed super cute and stuff. This is like the original packaging when the all-purpose cleaner was first released. And I was like, well, that's an old bottle. I was like, that's probably already open, and it sure was. There was only a little bit left in here, so I went ahead and used it. The all-purpose cleaner works amazing on basically all the things, but let me tell you, it does wonders on hardwood floors. If you are using a mop, if you're using a steam cleaner, it works great on hardwood floors, but you can use it on so much more. Just know that this is a concentrate, so you're gonna wanna dilute it down, whether you're diluting it in a mop bucket or a spray bottle and using it on your countertops and things like that. It's a really, really great cleaner, so I love it. So finished up the all-purpose cleaner from ages ago in lemon verbena. So don't be asking me when you see, like in a week or two, that I also finished up with the Johnny Appleseed. It's, yeah, because I have a few open at the same time. I think Johnny Appleseed is the only other thing that's open though. But I have a couple of counter cleans that are open too. Because I've got one in the kitchen. I have one in our like spare room where I make samples and stuff too. Like you need, it's good to have, you know, a counter clean like at the ready. You know, it just is what it is. Okay, let's talk about some pods, because I did get through some pods. I think these are the only pods in here. So I finished up with some Make a Splash pods, and you will see, so the pods look a little bit different. So this is not wax, these are pods. So the pods come in a twin pack. You get 2 pods per pack, and these are made to be used with our fan diffuser system. So our Scentsy Go, our wall fan diffuser, our mini fan diffuser, and our air purifiers. And this is a great like waxless fragrance version in case you have curious little fingers or tails or noses or what have you. You don't have to worry about spilling wax or anything like that, or taking this on the go, which is really, really great. Yeah, you just have fragrance beads that are inside this plastic casing. The fan, once the system is turned on, the fan turns on and pushes air up through the pods. You have instant fragrance. So finished up with my Make a Splash pods here and replaced with aloe, water, and cucumber. This is going, I should say, in our mudroom, which is great, in our wall fan diffuser. In one of our air purifiers, finished up with Polar Bear Hug. There's absolutely no scent left in this. Polar Bear Hug, really, really great. This is a winter scent. It's no longer available, but this is a great, like, after the holidays kind of scent, when you're like done with the holiday scents but not quite ready for like the spring and summer fruity scents just yet, or florals or anything like that. Some people are like seasonal home fragrance folks like myself, not my laundry, but like there's something kind of weird to me about like if it's 120 degrees outside and like warming something super warm and bakery inside, or if it's super cold outside and you're warming super like fruity, like watermelons and things like that. Like it does like a trick to my brain. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's why a lot of people do that. They're like, I'm gonna warm pina colada cha-cha and I'm gonna pretend like it's not snowing outside. Like I can totally get that too. So either way, but yeah, Polar Bear Hug is to me one of those like perfect scents. Like after the holidays, if you're not quite ready for those like spring and summer fruity scents, this is more of a winter fruity. But one that I can totally see like reaching for all year, but definitely appropriate for like a winter fruity scent as well. So all done with Polar Bear Hug and replaced with Luna. So I have Luna going in there right now. I'm totally in a Luna kick right now, so I'm not even mad about it. So there's that. Okay. All right, the other brick that I am working on here is Caramel Vanilla Delight. Look at that, you guys. Look at that brick clamshell. So this, you can tell, was not a spring and summer brick. This was actually a holiday brick. I believe Caramel Vanilla Delight was actually one of the like brick exclusive scents that year. They did actually add it to the seasonal catalog, I think for a couple years, but oh yeah, this is an old one, but it's so dang good. And you know what? I need to just like warm through these bricks because this is in my club. Like Lemon Drop It Low is really hard for me to warm through because you can't get that scent anymore. We have to vote for it back for Bring Back My Bar, you guys. If Lemon Drop It Low does, oh gosh, did it show up? I'm trying to remember if it showed up for a Bring Back My Bar voting. I feel like it did. But it didn't make it back. Anyways, but this one I'm okay warming through, and I have a couple of bricks of Caramel Vanilla Delight. I need to just warm through it, but it's so good. It's so good. I love me a good vanilla scent, and this is just sweet vanilla ice cream with warm caramel drizzled all over top. It's so good. Ah. Fantastic. So I had this going all throughout the house. I was like, you know what? I'm feeling like the vanilla vibes right now. So, and I need to work on my brick collection. So ding, ding, ding. This is what won that day. So we've got that. So I've got still half of a brick here, and I think I've got another 1 or 2 bricks left of this. So I'm going to continue working on my bricks to make room for my spring bricks. So we've got that. Okay, let's talk some bars here. I did get through one of my bars of Spring Forward. I did pick up a few of these. I still have a few of these. Oh, it's so pretty. This is such a pretty, sweet, petite floral. I just love this. It's so good. It's not in my club. This was, I think it was added to like the clearance section at some point, and I think this was a part of some like 10 bar bundles and whatnot. Oh man, it's so good. So I warmed through that. It was super great. You will see I get through a lot in a shorter period of time. It's because I'm warming certain things in certain areas of the house. So like this one was actually going in our bedroom. Really pretty. So while I had this going in the bedroom, I may have had Caramel Vanilla Delight going throughout the main living areas of the house, and I may have had, or I did have, other things going on the other side of the house. So I get through several different things at the same time. So there's that. I just always have to put that disclaimer out there, because if I don't, someone's gonna say, oh my gosh, you get through so much wax. Yep, I sure do. So Spring Forward, we've got that. Okay, I got through, oh yes, I was feeling the fruity vibes for sure with this one. And I got through 3 of my Stitch Experiment 626 bars. So 3 of these guys here. So good. It's tropical fruity goodness. Ah, so delightful. It doesn't last a crazy long time, but it was great. It was super great. I think I got like a full day and a half maybe. Not, like I said, not crazy strong, not crazy long lasting, but I definitely enjoyed it. It is in my clubs, and I keep it there, even though it's not crazy strong. It's just, it's so good. Really delightful. So got through 3 of those bars. Okay, and then up next, I did get through 2 bars of the scent of the month for April, which is Chamomile Petals. This scent is beautiful, you guys. It's so good. I was a little bit hesitant when I found out what the scent was. I love chamomile scents, but I just was worried since he was gonna put more floral, more like, I shouldn't say floral. I was worried that there was gonna be more of like a powdery presence to this, but it's not. It is so nice. It is a floral. It is a sweet floral. It's really pretty. I really love this. I feel like the performance is perfect. It's not a powerhouse in that, like, I feel like some florals, if it's a powerhouse, it's gonna smoke you out of your house, right? You're gonna be like, whoo, can't breathe. It's too much. For me, that's florals. Some people, like my husband, prefers not to have any powerhouse fragrances at all, no matter what the category is. For me, it's just florals, because I feel like it can just be too much, too overwhelming, too quickly, but this is perfect, you guys. It's really perfect. And I feel like this scent is a scent that is appropriate for any area of the house, in your bathroom, in your bedroom, in your living room, in your kitchen. I feel like this really can be warmed and enjoyed absolutely anywhere. So I did get through 2 of my bars of Chamomile Petals, and it is so beautiful. So that is the April scent of the month that launches tomorrow on April 1st. So I did get through 2 of my bars there. And then I did get through, I think I got through a couple of, oh look, another Stitch Experiment 626. I got through another bar. This is the beautiful thing about Scentsy Club, because I may have only 1 or 2 bars in my club that's coming. I know it's not monthly, so it's either bi-monthly or quarterly. I wanna say it's quarterly, but that's the beautiful thing. They start to kind of pile up, but then when you're like, oh yeah, that sounds really good right now, or like I'm in the mood for that particular scent, then you have a little stash and you can just go through the entire stash of it. And it's fantastic. So got through another one of those. I think I have another one of these bars in here too. I sure do. At least 2 rainbow red bars. You guys know how I feel about this scent. It is just everything for me. It is strawberries, it is watermelon. This was actually a part of a limited time collection that Scentsy had done, the Chase Rainbows collection. This was red, clearly. Rainbow red. But it is so good, you guys. And I was so nervous, and I don't know why, but I was so nervous that like, since he was gonna change the formulation or something, I'm like, maybe it's not the same. Of course it's the same. The scent description is the same. It's the same exact scent, but it's perfect. It's perfect, just as perfect as Chase Rainbow's Red. Oh, so, so good. Strawberries and watermelon, a hint of cherry, but mostly just that strawberry and watermelon scent. It's the epitome of summer in my opinion. So dang good. If you love fruity scents, you will love this, especially if you love strawberry and watermelon. Together, they conquer the world, truly. So 2 bars there. And now I did get through a couple, I think a couple, maybe just one. One of the Epcot collection bars, the Soft Plumeria. So Soft Plumeria, really, really nice, really, really strong, sweet floral. I had it going in the bedroom. I really like it. Sean, not a huge fan of, but I really like it. I think it's a really beautiful scent. It is nice and strong. It is very floral and really, really pretty. I really like this. Like I said, a sweet, soft, sweet floral. So it's strong though. It is a strong one. Okay, next one. Oh, look, another one. Did I mix this? See, this is why I have to be careful. I don't think I mixed this. Another vanilla bean buttercream. Another vanilla bean buttercream bar that I think was just enjoyed on its own. Okay, well, I shouldn't give myself too much credit here, but nevertheless, I am proud of myself. I did get through my last 2 remaining bars of Beach Daisy. Beach Daisy is actually coming back as a brick starting April 10th, and I have been hanging on to these bars because Beach Daisy was actually in my Scentsy club, and like I said, you will get these scents for as long as they're in your club. However, if you have a moment of weakness and you're like, I need to make some room, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this scent. This scent is probably one of the only ones. I think I've had a couple of regrets, but this one is one of the ones that stands out to me the most, that I had like pretty much instant regrets of removing from my club. Thankfully, thanks Scentsy. Scentsy is bringing it back in a brick, which is fantastic. And immediately on April 10th, Beach Daisy is going back into my club. Absolutely, without a doubt. This is just, it's a really sweet floral. It's like a fruity floral. It's a fruity floral scent, and that says something. Like, Sean doesn't do floral scents, and when he smelled this, he was like, actually, this isn't so bad. So this is more like fruity floral in my opinion. I want to say there's like strawberry notes in here or something, but apples, it's like apple, strawberry, floral type scent. Really, really pretty. I love this. So I only had 2 bars remaining. So I'm proud of myself for going through my 2 bars, but it's because I know that the bricks are coming out. I know I'll be able to add it back into my club. So like I said, I give myself a small pat on the back for getting through some older bars that I've been hanging on to, but it's because I know they're coming back out. So it is what it is. Okay, a mix that is going in my house right now in alternating warmers, not in the same warmer, but really, really nice. And it is Wild, Barefoot, and Free from the Find Your Happy Wax collection, along with White Tea and Cactus. I just am feeling like, you know what, I want something fresh and clean. I'm not really feeling super fruity right now. Honestly, the weather is really not super great, but I'm not really feeling like heavy bakeries or anything right now. I'm just wanting something kind of fresh and clean. We had seafood last night, so I don't know if like that was part of it. Those like lingering food odors, like I'm always just like, bleh, I don't want to smell my food like the day after. I don't even want to smell it when I'm done eating dinner. Like, I don't want to smell it anymore. So these are really great, like fresh, clean scents. Wild, Barefoot, and Free is such a funny scent to me because in this wax collection, what I assumed was going to be like my favorite scents, like in order or whatever. The two that I thought were going to be my least favorite, which is Showered in Flowers and Wild, Barefoot, and Free, I thought they were gonna be my least favorite. They wound up being my most favorite. Wound up going into my club, and I know the First Kiss Fireworks that I thought was going to be my favorite, it wound up being my least favorite. Kind of funny when things like that happen, but this scent, it smells like a bar of soap. It smells like a bar of like Irish Spring or Zest or something, and I love it. And it is crazy strong. It is really super strong. It is soapy, it is clean, it is like springy in a way, and I love it. White Tea and Cactus, super hard to describe, but it's fresh and clean. I love it. It's fresh and clean and sweet in the same sense that like Aloe Water and Cucumber is. Fresh, clean, and sweet. I think that's the best way to kind of describe it. Similar to Aloe Water and Cucumber in my opinion, but it's in a league of its own, which is why it's in my club. So this is what's happening in like the main living area of my house right now. So there is that. I also got through a bar of Tropic Nectar, which I do really, really enjoy. I feel like if you liked Oh Snapdragon, I feel like you'll really enjoy this. But kind of like the mango matcha, I like this better. I can actually smell this. Oh Snapdragon was super, super light for me, so yeah, this way better, way better. Really, really good. Love it. I got through a bar of Ruby Nectarine, another one I'm super happy Scentsy decided to bring back for the spring and summer season. Ah, it's so good. It is peachy. It is so wonderful. You have, I think there's apples in this as well, or like apple blossom or something. I think there's apples though. I think it's like peaches and apples, and there's like this sweetness and this freshness. And it's just really, really good and delightful, and I love it. So there is Ruby Nectarine. Last two bars we're going to talk about here. Sugared Strawberry. Just a good old sugared strawberry. Can't go wrong with this. I love this scent. I love strawberry scents. I love all strawberry scents. I love a sugared strawberry scent, like a candied strawberry scent. I also love fresh, like authentic strawberry scents, like coastal strawberry, like strawberry rose. I love it. I'm here for all the strawberries. They're delightful and none of them should be left behind. So there's that. But this is a sweet, sugared, candied strawberry scent, which is really, really good. So sugared strawberry, got through that. And this one I'm giggling because my girl Anna, she has been, I think, commented on the last couple of what I've been warming videos, and she's like, where's the Arctic Kiss? So this one's for you, Anna. Arctic Kiss, here we go. So we've got Arctic Kiss. I got through a bar here. I was like, after she had mentioned it, I was like, you know, that does actually sound pretty good. So I went ahead and went through one of my bars here. This is great. This is honestly a scent that I can and do warm all year round. Besides the fact that it's named Arctic Kiss. If you're just smelling it, I would think that this is a good fruity scent for all year. It's more like melon forward, and then there's some other added sweetness in this as well. It's a fantastic performer as well. So I love this one. And when she asked, I was like, I actually haven't reached for that in quite a while. So I was like, yeah, I think it's time. So, and that's another one I think I should be working on a brick of. I think I have a brick of it still. So who knows? Maybe this upcoming week, we'll see. But Arctic Kiss, got through a bar there. All right, friends, there you have it. My basket is empty yet again. So we have gotten through another week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and got through some things for sure. Let me know down below in the comments, what have you been warming? What have you been mixing? What have you been enjoying? I absolutely love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content, if you like the Empties videos, kind of sharing some different mixtures, sharing my thoughts on some different products besides just wax. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. All right, you guys, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.